Good afternoon and welcome to Audiotree Live. Today is Friday, March 23rd, 2012. We're very glad to have La Dispute in the studio. Grand Rapids in the house. How's it going, you guys?
Good. Fantastic.
How
are you?
You're giving us our own very little Chicago showing here. You guys are coming through town, hooking up Audiotree Live.
Of course.
Hey, man, before we get going, I'd like to hear a little bit about your songwriting process and maybe how the Midwest and Grand Rapids, plays a role in that.
Sure. Well, as far as the song process goes, it kind of depends on what release and in some ways what song you're talking about. But this particular time around on this last record, we kind of tried hard to make it as cohesive as possible between the themes and the stories and the lyrics and the music itself. So a lot of times we'd come with, I'd come to practice with an idea with kind of a synopsis thematically of what I wanted to talk about, and we'd sit down and practice and kind of bounce around ideas about how to accomplish that. And more often than not, those stories and themes were things taken directly from life in Grand Rapids. We kind of wanted to explore broader themes this time around than we have in the past. We were kind of singularly focused for a long time, and a lot of that was just kind of like trying to capture this time in our lives and to look around and see what's going on. And for me and for most of us, that was what was going on in the Midwest and in Grand Rapids. So.
Well, dope, man. A band is a relationship, and in a relationship, you have to grow. So,
sure.
Yeah, that's dope, man. It's beautiful to have you here, man. Let's just jump right into the first one.
Sure.
worst of me. I am a mess of these old themes and the murmur of half dreams. Whisper seductively, it takes seeds. It's mere fiction. These visions caught somewhere between delusion and prophecy. What I haven't done, what I've wanted to, what I fear you have becomes reality here. Bright lights in the young night keep to the beat. A classic party scene, crowded and interesting. No life, no love, no history. Just touch, just chemistry. Just a rolling undercurrent, simple and sensory. Young bodies, warm skin, perfect symmetry. And it's a moment, harmless, it's energy. It's like medicine, it's self-discovery. See, all the secrets I keep, why are they secrets? It's only temporary, a fleeting feeling of warmth. Just a flash before the light gets blurry. Between a longing for more than what the body wants now and what the body wants now more than anything. Is it integrity that kept my hands to myself, or just the thought of getting too far ahead of you? Was it that I got too tired of the consequence, or was I just scared? I only know I never wanted to get left behind. No pauses, not a second guess. First the stumble, then the swagger. They're just movements towards feeling. It doesn't matter, neither hesitate to carry on. A kind of energy, sweat, block out everything to find every aperture and compel the animal parts. Red flames, taste fruit, taste bitter fruit. Just trying to find how all the wires in the body work. Just trying to feel it out, it's like medicine. Trap the healing in whatever bed they get talking. I wanna feel it out, I wanna know how it works. I wanna know if it was worth it to work. About the ghosts I fear would haunt the memory. About the damage that I'm sure the fear is under me now. I wanna know what it is, it means I won't follow through. Let's make the instinct to go hold of me and push us through. Maybe it's only that I've never got known for you. Or am I still scared? I see the church steps, vision. Is there fiction in this one too? It's true. I made a tale of it here, still it's a little unclear who's been haunting him. And time can be such a funny thing, always moving to the future, glorifying the past and amplifying the pain in frames of glass. So was our touch half as sacred as I made it seem, or just another fabrication of the half-dream? Just those chemicals, the adolescent love, just as trying to grasp onto me, onto a purpose, onto a sense that something spiritual releases when the feeling hits. And when the feeling hits. And in that moment, sparks and hearts fly out a swift melody through fog and fantasy. And in that moment, there's an honesty, instinctive and pure, brought into parts like a kid, rapid and bearing no more than fleeting ecstasy of natural harmony. And through the notes being played and try to sing along. Don't be afraid, be afraid of the family. Don't be afraid, get family. But find it, a body that makes sense about it.
Hells yeah! La Dispute! Audiotree live, motherfucking in the house, baby. Hells yeah, you guys. Shit, man. I'd love to hear from you guys, like, your first memorable record growing up. You know, when as a young person, what was the first memorable record for you? Not like, you know, maybe your brothers and sisters turned you on to, but like once you got turned on to that stuff, you made a right turn and was like, hey, now I'm gonna get this. What was that first record for you guys, for each of you?
Who wants to start?
We'll start with Brad.
Start with me, huh?
Yeah, Brad.
Wow. I don't know why we're starting with me, but I think that this is the most cliche answer ever, but Jordan let me borrow Relationship of Command. And at that time, I think I listened to, like, Incubus and stuff like that.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, that was a turning point of sorts. And
No
then,
doubt.
I don't know. What
Hey,
about
that's
you
a fair answer, Brad. That's all good. Yeah, Adam.
Mine was Tell All Your Friends by Taking Back Sunday, I think. That was the first record that I probably didn't hear about through the radio or TV or something. And I was maybe 13 and saw them open for Boxcar Racer and got the
Dope.
record that day.
Those are big moments, you know, when we find our first band that's ours, nobody turned us on
Yeah.
to it. It's like, you know, you hold that close to your heart, man. Dope. Thanks, Adam. How about you, Kev?
Oh, geez. A big band that has really kind of changed my world is a metal band called Zayo.
Oh, shit.
That I got their album self-titled, and it totally just changed everything for me.
Nice, man. Where are they out of? Where have they been?
They're from Pennsylvania,
Dig it.
Greensburg.
What kind of metal is it, would you say?
Well, I guess it's like kind of like old school metalcore from
Okay.
like late 90s, early 2000s.
Dope. That's the good shit.
Yeah.
Dig it. I'm going to have to check them out. I'm not familiar with that. What about you, Jordan?
A big record for me was Forever and Counting by Hot Water Music. That was the first, like, I remember a friend, like, we were talking about this the other two, the advent of CD burning technology and how monumental that was. And I had a friend who would, like, burn CDs of his brothers, his older brother, who was, like, the cool kid, and mostly sell them at school for a profit.
no.
But he gave me Forever and Counting, and I remember listening to it, like, the first 3 times and being like, this sucks. Like, it sounds terrible. And then, like, 4th or 5th listen, I was like, I don't know what happened, but it was this revelatory moment where it altered my perspective of what music could be. And, like, it was so smart and so emotional. And so that's still a big record to me.
Dope, man. Yeah, Hot Water Music is like, they've sort of like got this niche that where like
They
a
really-
lot of cats love those cats,
Very true. A lot of people have that tattoo.
right? It's like discovering the translation for Sanskrit and shit. I'm feeling you. Chad, what about you, man? Like, memorable record. First memorable record.
It's hard to say, really.
Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass. Whipped cream
There
out
you,
of delight.
there you go.
Sergio Mendes.
That's probably it. Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass.
Dude. The one where she's all covered with the cream
yeah,
on the
whipped
cover?
cream and other delights.
That's what I'm talking about.
Uh,
Yeah, is that, are we sticking with the Herb
I'll
Albert?
stick with
dude,
that
I'm
because I
down.
don't really want to say
Dude, I'm
anything
down
else.
with the Herb Albert, dude. That's dope. It's beautiful to have you guys here, man. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
For real. Let's just jump into the next one.
Everybody wants a reason for everything. It's so much easier when someone or something to blame. I've always struggled at the root of the problem. Has it been absence or my constant lack of defense? I've never spent a lot on finding a remedy. I guess I figured that it hurt for a reason. I guess that's why I've always turned to writing it down. Not just in stories, but the letters in between. And I guess that's why it haunts the pages of everything. To self-examine, I think the thing is that I shut off from everything, from friends and family and my own ambitions. From having fun, I just shut off from everything. Self-defeating, yeah, probably, but I don't know that I had total control over it. And I'm not sure it even matters why. Sometimes things happen and you can't do anything. Plus I'm the only one who deals with it anyway. So if everyone could do me a favor and just put their fingers down on and keep their mouths. Sorry, I know I seem angry, I'm not. I promise I just know I did this to me, and I will deal with it accordingly in time. Don't need opinions from those never a part of it. Don't need you pointing out my problems, they're mine. Don't need reminders, I know better than anyone. And yeah, I know I should be finding another way. I know that I should be out seeking a substitute, but just forgetting never really made sense to me. So I haven't been. Do I feel embarrassed about it? I think you know the answer to that. I think you'd probably feel a little bit embarrassed for me, wouldn't you? been happy already, but it's never been that easy for me. Or maybe it was me that made it so hard. I know I've only ever tried a handful of times to sever this thing torturing me. It never got me anywhere with anyone. No friendship or hobby, no lovers that worked. But looking back, I maybe never tried hard enough.
And it is my fault.
Maybe I never tried it all. I heard the old man's voice, but I stuttered once it stopped and I heard the sentence started confidently, halted by the sudden absence of the word. Stumbled and he sputtered, trying to fight it back. Something once so simple gone now. When he finally gave up, told me, oh, it's like hell getting old. When you came into the store, did you know you'd show me your scars? I had a heavy heart. He carried a door and shattered pain all wrapped in plastic, and he asked if I could fix it. Come by a little later, help him put it back on hinges. See, I'm far too old to lift it, and it's not for my house, it's my son's. When you opened up the door, what is it you thought you'd find? Later on, came by and backed into the driveway. Got out to find him waiting there to lead me through the side yard to back behind the house where that door frame stood empty. And helped me keep it steady while I hammered all the bits in. Then later on the porch, we somehow got to talking, and he told me of the house and how his son was schizophrenic, so they purchased it for him. The medication working, and they figured it would help him fit and help him lead a normal life. But the pills made him sleep too much, and he couldn't keep a job as a result. So one day they just gave up on taking him. On that day your wife called, you should lock her outside of the house. How quickly did you get there? What were you thinking while walking on? What fears flashed in front of you, taunted you, walking to unlock the door? I remember it at that story you told me. Came back clear tonight here while writing. And you should know the feeling never left me. The weight of my heart when you showed me the scars on your arms. When I looked in your eyes and I heard what you'd said, how you probably would have died. Were it not for to care for your daughter and wife, how we drove in the night, still your son, how you seem to look through me to some old projector screen, playing back the scene as you described it on a movie reel. Real as the minute when it happened, that memory moving behind you, that moment that changed you forgot. So you drove to the house and you pulled in the driveway, got out to your wife, waiting frantic. She'd come by to check, found that pillbox was empty, then went out to the pharmacy to fill up the prescription. Came back to a locked door and could not get back in. It knocked and she knocked, but he wasn't responding. Put the key into the lock, turned it, felt the bolt slide away. Slowly open, went into the hall. Son held the knife, standing off in the shadows. Lunch tackled him, stabbing him over and over and breaking that window, then fled up the staircase. The ambulance came, stitched and filled you with blood, while the cops took your son with his wires so tangled that his father was a stranger. And I sit in my apartment, I'm getting no answers, I'm finding no peace, no release from the anger. I leave it at arm's length, I'm keeping my distance from hotels and Jesus and blood on the carpet. I'm stomaching nothing, I'm reaching for no one. I'm leaving this city and I'm headed out to nowhere. I carry your image, your grandfather's coffin, and if you hear me, I think of you often. That's all I can offer, that's all that I know how to give.
Fucking A, La Dispute in the studio. Audiotree Live. Exceptional, you guys. Wonderful, wonderful, man. We're entering the psychoanalytical portion of the session. And I'd like to learn from each of you, if you had to be a life form other than human, what life form would you choose? Now, with that said, the earth is alive. Every part of the earth is alive. Where would you exist in the universe, and what would you be? A tree, an animal, a rock?
Holy cow, this isn't...
We won't start with Brad this time.
You're talking to your
We'll start
microphone, Chad.
we'll start with Chad this time.
This is a form of matter.
Hey, I like that. Any life form,
Could I-
any sort of existence you'd like to be aside from human?
Could I be sound?
Yes. What sound would you be, and where would you be? You'd be like a Hendrix's riff in a cave, or
No, I don't think you can pick one.
oh, okay, you just want to be sound.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. Chad, you're going deep on me. It's just all sound and shit. I can't mess with that. Sound. What about you, Jordan?
Man,
Life form.
can't top the quality of that.
Life
response.
form other than human. He sort of cheated there, but we're letting him go because it's just so far
So
out.
I can be as specific as Hendrix riff in a cave.
Well, yeah, you can sort of take it there.
Can I
you
be
want.
like? Can I be?
Or you can just be a duck in the Mediterranean.
In the future, when the Detroit Tigers win the World Series again, can I be the game clinching home run ball?
Sure, man. Yeah, let's just
Think
make it
of-
let's just make it a wish
like-
list here.
Well, I mean, it's a wish list, but it's like, I mean, everybody wants to be a bird so they can fly, but I'd fly momentarily and then be put in a glass case for eternity somewhere.
You'd also get hit real.
Yeah, real hard.
That'd
but-
be a sweet ride, though, wouldn't it?
I mean, I feel like you're a baseball. You're made for that, you know. So
Yeah, they're pretty hardcore.
yeah,
All wound tight up
that's my
and shit.
lame response
Yeah.
after Chad's deep.
Dude, that is
philosophical
not a lame response. We got sound and a flying baseball. I think Kevin's in a tough spot here. What about you, Kevin, man? What would you be?
Mine's going to relate to sound, I think.
Yeah.
I would be a guitar because you can make guitars sound really cool
Yeah, man.
and do cool things with guitars.
Yeah, and guitars are made out of wood, so like wood is alive,
Yeah.
it's sentient.
It's a tree.
It feels. Yeah,
Exactly.
dude, you guys are breaking my heart here. This shit is getting dope. Come on, Adam.
I'd want to be some kind of sea creature that humans don't know about yet. The kind that's like so far below like light.
Right, like deeper than the
that we
anglerfish
don't know,
and shit.
so that humans wouldn't bug me.
the kind that James Cameron is gonna find when he
right.
breaks the
Well,
world.
I want to be the Cloverfield monster, I guess.
The crevice of the
Yeah,
abyss.
he's
and
going
shit.
down there.
Prehistoric? Is that or just like
Potentially.
historic?
Just something that humanity doesn't touch.
Nice. I like that. Don't mess with it.
Yeah.
I'm just let me be at the bottom of the sea. Come on now, Brad. Last but not least,
I was
baby.
gonna say anything living on another planet somewhere.
Dope.
Anything.
So like the ocean on Mars.
Yeah. Why not?
I'm down.
A fern on Neptune.
A fern on.
Neptune.
Did you say a fern on Neptune?
Yeah,
Dude,
that's
that
a fern is the first thing that came into my
That's the
mind.
fucking dope.
Of
dude.
all the things in the universe, I was like a fern. I want to
Ferns are delicate though. It's sort of like a green snowflake.
hang a fern in the corner of your room, liven up the place, get a little oxygen. Just saying. I mean, it's nice in here, guys, but you could use a fern.
We could, man. Photosynthesis is the shit.
Audio fern live. I'm just
Dude,
done talking.
This shit is dope, dude. We're freeballing in here. We're in the studio with La Dispute. Thanks for being here, you guys. For reals.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Oh, this is awesome, man. This is awesome. Just get in the next one.
So now, tell me how your story goes. Have you ever suffered? If so, did you get better or have you never quite recovered from it? Did you find your lover laying in your bedroom with another, and then did you let it hover over you and everything else well after the fact? Show me all your bruises. I know everybody wears them. They broadcast the pain. How you hurt, how you reacted. Did cancer take your child? Did your father have a heart attack? Have you had a moment force the whole heart to grow or retract? Just shrink. Does the heart shrink? Tell me everything. Tell me everything you know. Were you told as a child how cruel this whole world can be? Did anybody ever tell you that? Tell me what your purpose is, who it is that put you here and why. Did anybody really put you here at all? And one of those necessities, like how to cope with tragedy and pain, did anybody ever show you how? When it hits, will my heart burst or break or grow strong? Is there really only one way to know now? I'm not sure if I'm ready yet to find out the hard way how strong I am, what I'm made of, and I'm not sure if I'm ready yet to walk through the fire. I'm not sure I can handle it. Do you think if the heart keeps on shrinking, one day there will be no heart at all? And how long does it take? Am I better off just bursting or breaking? I don't see my heart getting strong. Tell your stories to me. Show your bruises. Let's see what humanity is capable of handling. She lost a kid, only 7, to cancer, then answered with faith in her God. Carried on while he was attacked by his son and was stabbed in his stomach and his back and his arms. He showed me scars, 82 years old, told me I still have my daughter and my wife, and I still have my wife and my son. Tell me what your worst fears are. I bet they look a lot like mine. Tell me what you think about when you can't fall asleep at night. Tell me that you're scared, no, tell me that you're struggling. Tell me that you're terrified of life. Tell me that it's difficult to not think of death sometimes. Tell me how you lost, tell me how we left. Tell me how she left, tell me how you lost everything that you had. Tell me it ain't ever coming back. Tell me about God, tell me about love. Tell me that it's all of the above. Tell me not the only one who does. Everyone in the world comes at some point to suffering. I wonder when I will. I wonder. Everyone is out looking for someone or something. I wonder what I'll find. I wonder. Everyone in the world comes at some point to suffering. I wonder what I'll find. I wonder. Everyone is out looking for someone or something. I wonder what I'll find. I wonder. I wonder what I'll find. I wonder. I wonder what I'll the tragedy? Or did I once? Did I have it and lose it? No one should ever have to walk through the fire alone. No one should ever have to brave that storm. No, everybody needs someone or something. And when I sing, don't I sing your name out? Right at the same time, when I sing my own. Some days I swear I can feel you splitting like through the window frame. The shapes it makes are always warmer, always brighter than the rest of what comes through. Some days I swear I can hear you sing to me or whisper my name in the slightest way. It's like the warmest light now laid across my bedroom floor is somehow actually you and not just sunlight. I hope your memory climbs on the balcony. I put a flower on the back of its dress. It's probably best to forget it. It's probably best to let go. I painted the shade of where the skin in the lit me. Only a moment after breaking the kiss, and I blur out everything else. That's how I choose to remember. Some nights are a lot like the dead. I lay awake too late. I watch the shadows cast and trace your shed. The silver swimmers on the wall, then on the bed sheets. I hear your song in the trees. I finally fall into rest. Often later when I'm sleeping, you show up in my dreams. He's doing simple things like buying groceries. When I swear you must have just left me. Like you got up to get breakfast or maybe just to get dressed. But the truth is, you were never there. You will never be. Sometimes I think I'm not either. So what'll I do? Every day still seems to start and end with you. You won't ever know. You won't ever see how much your ghost since then has meant to fighting me. I live in memory up atop the balcony yacht. To this flower from the back of the dress. It's best this time I bet to just forget, let go. Ain't in the shade of when the lip lets it blur it out. I blur out everything else, just blur out everything else and let go, and let go, and let go. Everybody has to let go someday. Everybody has to let go. I wonder when I will. I wonder. But if you still hear me sing in every city I've been, if I blur it all out on every memory, if you never fade with the days, your ghost be haunting me back. Should I not just sing along? Should I not just sing along? I will sing sweetly. I'll let the notes change, but I do not need it to happen. I'm not resigned to it. And if I never do, I'll sing your name in every line. Like I did throughout this life I've always done. And every church, the empty church, and every torch and sun. And almost giving up, almost giving in. Until I die, I will sing our names in unison. Until I die, I will sing our names in unison. Until I die, until I.
This is Audiotree Live, and you've been listening to Loud Dispute. Awesome, you guys. Thanks so much for being here. Maybe,
Thanks for having us.
hey, before we go, man, I'd love to hear from each of you guys, and what current music are you listening to? Like, what are you vibing on now these days? It could be old music too, but what's in your MP3 record player, CD player? We'll start with Kevin this time. We'll go in the middle this time. Sort of
I'm
part.
not a good one to start with.
All right, Jordan.
I need to think about this.
Lately, I have been passionately rediscovering my love of metal, which
Yeah,
I
man.
took like a couple year break, and I always kind of go in phases of stuff. So I have been listening to a lot of Pig Destroyer, and a lot
Yeah.
of Discordance Axis, and some slower heavy stuff, Neurosis. Yeah,
You're going into the deep. That's like the
Heavy.
grave and shit, dude.
fast and either very short or very long is the rule. I think.
Dope, dude.
Less than 2 minutes, more than 10.
There's no in between.
Yep.
Dig it. Anybody else? Anybody else got some new music they want to share? Chad, Kev, Adam, Brad.
The last album that like really blew me away, which
Yeah.
is not a new album, but it was
All good.
It's a band called The Books,
Mm.
an album called Lost and Safe,
Dope.
and
Yeah, you still vibing? You still playing it?
yeah,
Dig it.
it's incredible.
Dig it, man.
And then I heard like 20 seconds of a song on NPR the other day. It was called the Vijay Iyer Trio, and they have an album Accelerando, which I haven't heard yet,
Shit.
but I'm trying to find that. And
Dude.
based on the 20 seconds I heard, it's something that I'd be pretty into. So.
Chad, this is what I'm talking about. See, you're dropping science in the room now. We all just learned
I
about some
thought,
new
you were
shit.
gonna, I thought you were gonna say that the last record that I really got into was Herb Alpert's Whipped Cream and Other Delights. It's the only record you've ever enjoyed.
That would have been the Bob. He's like Ace of Base, you know, the sign. and
Ace of
shit.
Base is great.
All right, Kevin, we're to you, baby.
All right. I guess more than anything lately, I've been listening to a lot of Thrice.
Yeah, man.
Major, Minor, Beggars, those albums.
Yeah.
Been listening to those a lot.
Classic records. Awesome. Dig it. Adam?
I've been trying to start playing guitar for some new stuff, so I'm trying to not listen to music that I think that we sound like already. So I kind of end up just listening to Morrissey all the time.
Yeah, dude.
But in the last 2 weeks, I've seen a couple bands who I hadn't heard before, but was really into. I saw the Sidekicks, who are on tour with Cheap Girls, and that tour package was really good. And I'd never heard the Sidekicks before, but they were awesome. And then just last night, we were at Shuba's and saw this band Mansions. That was awesome.
dude,
So
yeah.
I got to get
Yeah,
their
they're
record
awesome.
now.
There you go. Shibuya. Nice, dude. Dig it. Hey, we're going to you, Brad.
I was gonna say Mansions too, but otherwise, the Middle East is a awesome band.
Yeah, man.
I've been listening to that a lot lately, and
Have you heard Beirut? Have you heard those
No.
guys? Yeah, they're a great band. You just said Middle
Similar?
East. I thought about Beirut.
okay. And then a record that never gets old from last year, the True Widow record.
Oh, yeah, man.
It's awesome.
Dope. Dope, man. Where you guys off to next, man? Where's your next show?
Minneapolis tomorrow.
Here
It's
in
technically
Minneapolis.
First show.
Dope. Yeah, you're kicking off the tour, aren't you?
Yeah, we came a couple days early to hang out with
Dude,
you guys and some other
Audiotree is the luckiest MFs in here, man.
about
Chicago, we're thanking you guys for coming in and dropping us, man.
Hey,
for
thanks for
reals.
having us.
Please come back next time on the back end when you come
Yeah,
back
sure.
through. We'd love to have you back in, man.
We'll be back in Chicago soon.
Awesome. Awesome. Jordan, Chad, Kevin, Adam, Brad, La Dispute, Audiotree Live. Thanks for being here, you guys.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, man. This has been for Audiotree Live for Friday, March 23rd, 2012. We've been in the studio with La Dispute. My name is DJ Evil Vince. Everybody have a safe and beautiful day. And go check these guys in Minneapolis tomorrow night. Peace. I didn't know how to wind that down. I got all tongue-tied and shit. Thank you,